Hi, my name is Jason Busse. I'm a professor in the departments of Anesthesia and Health Evidence and Impact at McMaster University. I am the Associate Director for the Michael G. DeGroote Center for Medicinal Cannabis Research, and I hold a Canada Research Chair in the Prevention and Management of Chronic Pain. Cannabis is a fascinating product to study in the sense that for much of its history, it has been a illegal product that was thought to have predominantly or entirely recreational purposes. And more recently, therapeutic applications have become of interest. And cannabis is now used therapeutically increasingly, and yet we have a lot of questions about for what conditions it might be helpful and where the benefits are likely to exceed the potential for harms. Other interesting aspects of cannabis are its complexity. So it is a plant. There are hundreds of cannabinoids that are present in the plant. We know a lot about two of them, THC and CBD, and very little about many of the other ones. There are many ways in which it can be administered. It can be taken orally, it can be inhaled, it can be applied as a topical preparation, and of course it can be used as a synthetic cannabinoid, or it can be taken directly from the plant. Cannabinoids can be isolated. They can be included with other components of the plant, such as terpenes. So there's an enormous complexity to this product, which really makes it quite interesting and challenging to study. So the primary indication for which individuals are authorized to use cannabis for medical purposes is for the management of chronic pain, and that accounts for about 2 out of every 3 authorizations. At the same time, there's highly variable guidance out there. There are some guidelines that state cannabis is not effective for the management of chronic pain. There are others that state it might be effective. We don't know. There are others that suggest it might work for certain types of pain, such as neuropathic pain. So we have begun to roll together a large international group of clinicians, researchers, and patient partners to develop what we believe will be the definitive clinical practice guidelines on the use of cannabis for the management of chronic pain. We anticipate having this work ready and available sometime in 2023, and believe that this will provide a definitive document to help both patients and their healthcare providers use cannabis for chronic pain in a way that's consistent with what we know about the best current evidence.